The Jags fired their VP of football operations, Tom Coughlin, yesterday. And the announcement came on the heels of a report that several players won grievances against the team this season. The Jags have struggled on the field. You can't help but think back to that AFC title game where they were a couple of plays away from reaching the Super Bowl. Boy, that seems like a long time ago, and it's 2 seasons ago. They've gone backwards since then. The Jags have struggled. It's not all on Tom Coughlin. They've had some good draft picks, some bad draft picks. Blake Bortles didn't work out well for them. Shad Khan seems to be getting over his own bad press. There's still talk, does this team go to London? Do they split their games with London? Coughlin has had a great career. He coached in Jacksonville when they were an expansion team and did a great job. He won 2 Super Bowls with the Giants, and he has a great chance to make the Hall of Fame. But the game has passed him by. The X's and O's with a running attack and defense, it almost worked in that AFC title game and the loss to New England. But this, kind of tough guy, that disciplinarian, it didn't work with these players there. And he was holding them accountable, which, I admire that you still try to do that those are your principles, but it's not working. And, he wasn't flexible. And these players wanted out. And suddenly you look back on the whole Jalen Ramsey situation, and maybe Jalen Ramsey had a few more reasons of wanting to get out of there. That we weren't let behind the curtain. It's just that old school mentality. And, maybe this is just a small footnote for Tom Coughlin that he got fired in Jacksonville. But I don't know if this means the GM and the coach keep their jobs. From what I read, what I was told, they might keep their jobs because Tom Coughlin has been fired. That you had that sacrificial lamb and you fired him. Does this improve relationships there? Do players want to play for Jacksonville? That's what I'd be curious about. By the way, there's speculation already that Jacksonville might hire Josh McDaniels and Scott Pioli. So that Patriot way, and maybe you get a GM. They already have a GM, and they have a coach there. I just feel like you don't make a change unless you have somebody in mind. And if that's the case, Scott Pioli and Josh McDaniels reunited and going into Jacksonville. But just some things that have sort of surfaced with Jacksonville here.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.